It's on the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Rams sideline, you get a look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making a long trip to the East Coast. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Ravens. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here.
Automatic first down.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Count for count. Real hot.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. There's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number one. And number two, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the... Closing 45. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Motioning the tight end now. Going to the ground again on first. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, it feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Hampton on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Encroachment, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Set.
Herbert on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. You created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to flow toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a scene of beauty.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And we only saw this group for 1 snap to start the game, Brock. So hopefully we get a longer look at them this time.
You know, Kate, in a lot of ways, it may even be easier to shake that first one off. They're barely on the field.
Yeah.
So it's really a second chance to write the opening series you wanted.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. They'll run here on 1st down. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
You change it. You at X. You at X. Hey, hey.
Jackson now, third and long. Has him running the comeback. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. Herbert back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That's caught for the first. And this one's going to get all the way down inside the 5. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hampton. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Lucian Mann is the tight end. He's going left. Herbert from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. The Chargers have an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Baltimore running its offense out now. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Jackson to throw. Taken in by Fannin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down from the 42. Again, this is Mitchell. Have him gain up about a handful there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'd really break the backs of a defense.
Now Jackson. Throw left side, finds Fannin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mitchell gets it from the gun. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Jackson.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. Escapes the defender. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Set. Delta to hunt. Set.
Hampton gets the handoff. Still going through the 25. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Chargers first down.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. It's caught left side by Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
To throw, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Herbert now to throw on third. Gets this one to Fryermuth. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver. Deliver.
First and 10, Herbert. Taken in by Harris. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Nice stop by Damone Clark. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
It's Herbert once more. It's his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens offense to the field for the final drive of this first half. And with field position and the clock against them here, probably not going to see anything of substance. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On first down, Jackson. And he put everything he's got behind it. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Keaton Mitchell just about set to get going again on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He has to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him, and starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
First down, and they go right back to it. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
6-yard line.
Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional, because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Dump off, caught by his back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He's got it in the red zone. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
From the red zone on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down at the 8-yard line on the play. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
It's on! It's on! 180! It's on! Go. Check. You. 180!
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So third down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. So the false start makes this a far tougher call now, 3rd and 6.
180! You. It's on! It's on!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Brought in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens get it back to a 14-point game.
Ravens 7.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
They'll go left side with Hampton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and
8. Lion. Real hot. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Running it with Hampton. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Again, it's Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Going with a screen to Hampton. He'll get him the 1st inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Set. 380.
And send their tight end right. From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Chargers with the football and a comfortable lead as they try to finish off this win. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Complete here to Hampton. He got the football block, but not the 1st. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Sanders sends it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he crosses the sideline, a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
1-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Finding Flowers. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Lamar now from the gun. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 10.
Ravens, 14.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. This is taken in at the 13. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
59, 59. Set. Rotating. Run.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
We've set it down from 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Right here is the intended target there. And now they face 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Going right this time with Hampton. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Set. Run.
Motioning Harris right. Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Chargers looking like they'll start this season with a win. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Sanders sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. First down, here's Lamar. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete.
The members tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
And the Baltimore first down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. With his bag complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49-yard line.
Captain. Go.
They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Hampton now up the middle. Keeps away from one. And he's got the Charger first down, and that should be all she wrote in this one.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Chargers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country.